All right. What's this next word? That second
Clump.
word. Clump. Good. Thank you, Emery. All right. So what's that first part of speech that N stand for?
Noun.
Noun. Good. So let's read. So clump for a noun means a group of things that grow close to each other or are packed tightly together. A clump. They're packed tightly together. What's that next part of speech though? That V.
Verb.
Good, Wesley. Verb. So clump can be used as either a noun or verb. As a verb, our definition is to walk in a way that makes a heavy, dull sound. So think of like you're stomping, you're clumping your feet. Let me hear you stomp your feet. Wesley's got it. Wesley's stomping his feet. Good, you guys. You're clumping. You're walking with a heavy, dull sound. Good, you guys. All right. Read me that next word. What's it say after clump?
Curious.
Good, Emery.
Curious.
Curious. Say it. Curious.
Curious.
Good. Think of like Curious George, who we know so well. All right. So what's our first part of what's our part of speech right here? That ADG again.
Adjective.
Adjective. Good job. So we have two definitions for curious as an adjective. So our first definition is eager to learn about people or things. Who can remember what eager means? I know we've talked about it before. Nobody can tell me? Excited.
Excited.
Okay, yes, after I say it. You're eager to learn about people or things. You're excited to learn about people or things, okay? And then our second definition is strange or unusual. How curious that thing is. How strange that thing is. All right. What's our next word after curious? It starts with a G.
Gratitude.
Good. Gratitude. Say that word. Gratitude. Taylor, I hear you too.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Good. All right. So what's the part of speech for gratitude? That N.
Noun.
Noun. Very good. So gratitude. I know you hear this word a lot, especially around Thanksgiving time. It's a feeling of thanks for a gift, a favor, or some other kindness. All right.
That's
So
not like Thanksgiving.
okay. What's our next word? Got H. Herd. We have HERD. Herd. Say it.
Herd.
Herd. What's its part of speech? What's its part of speech? That N.
Noun.
Noun. Remember, you can also look in your book because it's right there in front of you if you can't see my poster. So noun. The definition for a herd is a group of animals that live or move about together. So think of, let's see, a herd of cows. A herd of cows, a group of cows. Right. What's our next word after herd? That starts with an N.
Newcomer.
Very good. You can break it up if you're not sure. You see that those first three letters make the word what?
Oh, I know what the word says.
New.
New.
And then our next four letters say
Comer.
And if I were to cover up everything except for my last two letters, we know that ER blends to make what sound?
Er.
So we have, say it, new. New.
New.
Thank you. Come.
Come.
Good. So all together we have what word?
Newcomer.
Newcomer. Good. What part of speech is it? What's that N stand for?
Noun.
Very good. So a newcomer is someone who has just arrived in a place. So if we were to get a brand new student at Pritchard Prep, they would be a newcomer. All right, let's look at our next word. Starts with the P. What does it say?
Plain.
Plain. Good. Let me hear you say it.
Plain.
Good job. What's its part of speech, that ADJ?
Adjective.
Adjective. Good. So we have two definitions with adjective. So it's our first definition says simple, not fancy. Our next definition is easy to see or understand. What's our next part of speech? That N for plain? Noun. We're looking at the part of speech when Emery for plain. So our noun definition for the word plain is a large piece of flat land with few trees. So only few trees on this flat land is called a plain. Now, does that mean like an airplane? Or no?
No.
No. All right. What's our next word? That S.
Stalk.
All right, stalk. Let me hear you say it. Stalk.
Stalk.
Good. Oh, looks like Trice is joining us. Good morning, Trice. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, good. All right. We're going through vocabulary words and definitions at the moment.
Okay, we were trying to join, but it said that the meeting was canceled or something like that.
Oh, no, I didn't cancel anything.
Hold on, I'm trying to connect the camera. Can't remember how to do it. Okay. Hey, how did we do it yesterday, Trice?
Oh, we can see you just fine.
Yeah, but he can't, I guess, see his.
Oh, okay.
Is this it? Nope. Well, go ahead. You can go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute.
All right. All right. Okay, so we're on what word? What was that word again? That S. Stalk. Good. That first part of speech, that N, what's it stand for? Noun. So stalk as a noun means the main stem of a plant. Remember that stalk, the spine of the plant, when we learned about that? What's our next part of speech, that V? Verb. Good. Thank you, Wesley. So we have two definitions for verb. Our first one says to walk in a stiff way that shows one is hurt or angry. Show me how you would walk in a hurt or angry way. Emery's doing a great representation. She is stalking all through her house. All right. Our next definition for stalk is to follow something in a quiet way in order not to be seen. So think of a predator stalking its prey. It's very quiet, walking softly, but it's watching what they're trying to get. All right, so what's our next word? That T word. Say it again. Tusk. Good. Let me hear everybody say it. Tusk.
Tusk.
Good. All right, so tusk, we have our part of speech is a what? It's an N, which stands for noun.
Noun.
Good. Noun. So tusk is a long, curved, very large tooth that sticks out of the mouths of animals like elephants or walruses. So you know how elephants will have those long teeth, that tusk. Same with walruses. Theirs goes straight down. It looks like a giant tooth just hanging out of their mouth. That's a tusk. All right, our last word. What's that word? Starts with a W.
Wealthy.
Wealthy. I know that EA makes you want to say the long E sound, but this is one of those wonky words where it's going to make a totally different sound. So it's wealthy. Say it.
Wealthy.
Wealthy. Good.
Look at the mocha on that.
All right. So what's our part of speech? That ADJ.
Adjective.
Adjective. All right, our definition for wealthy is having a great amount of money, property, or valuable things. All right, so now that we've gone over our words and definitions, let's see how you are with spelling. So I want everybody to close their vocabulary books. Close your vocabulary books. All right, and now we have here a list of words, and we're going to go through them. So number one, we have here adult and adult. Which is the correct spelling? The first or the second?
The second.
Good, the second. So I'm going to circle that with my red pen. Good, adult. Let's look at our next word. Clump. Which is the correct spelling? The first or the second?
The first.
First. Good. Next we have curious and curious. But which is the correct spelling? The first
Second.
or the second? The
Second.
second. Good. Number 4, we have here gratitude and gratitude. Which is the correct spelling, the first or the second?
The first.
The first. Good.
It's like a pattern.
All right, number 5, here we have heard and heard. Which is the correct spelling, first or second?
The
First one. Y'all are so smart. Now we have here number 6, newcomer and newcomer. Which is the correct spelling, first or second?
Second.
Second. Good job, Wesley. All right, number 7, we have here plain and plain. Which is the correct spelling, first or second?
The first.
First. Good. Now, number 8, we have here stoke and stalk. Which is the correct spelling?
Second.
Second. Good. All right.
Miss Ava, I think this getting easy.
Or maybe you're just so smart. All right, let me get up my next 2 words. Give me just a moment. All right, so let's see here. We have here, we've got tusk and wealthy. Give me just 1 second. Almost ready. All right, so we have here number 9, tusk and tusk. What is the correct spelling, first or second?
First.
What was it?
First.
All
Second.
right. Who says second? All right, who says first? It is the first. T-U-S-K. Tusk. And y'all were saying this is so easy.
It is.
All right, let's look at number 10, our last one. We have wealthy and wealthy.
Second.
First or second?
Second.
Second. You too, Trice and Taylin.
Second.
Second, good. Very nice, you guys. Very well done today. Well, that is all our time for today. But I will see. Yes, dear?
Do we have to eat today?
No, not today. That's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So tomorrow.
eat?
Well, it's on WebEx with Coach, and it's at 10 o'clock on Mondays, Wednesdays,
It's
Fridays.
on WebEx.
Yes, WebEx, which we're using right now.
What?
What?
I thought it was Moto.
So I will see all of you here tomorrow because tomorrow we're doing a story time. I'm gonna read you a book. Let me go grab.
I like story time. Miss David,
Yes.
I thought we were doing page 14.
No, honey, we were on page 41, lesson 14.
Oh, I meant 41.
Yes, honey, we went through our vocabulary words and definitions, and then we went through our spelling. Okay, but tomorrow's book that I'm going to read to you, it's about a little girl who visits an art museum, and it's based on a true story. It's called Parker Looks Up. We're going to read this tomorrow, okay?
Hey.
Bye, Miss David.
Bye. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
Thank you all for coming.
Bye, Kaylin.
Bye.